What up, family? Get news supporter Mary Dash 20 MAYWE-LEE. Today is Wicked Wednesday in my city, Chicago, October the 6th, 2021. So they say. I'm at my trap building, 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. Please do not home invade my apartment. I was looking at the Channel 7 News, like I said, in my city, Chicago, and they was talking about home invasions and, the government, our so-called president, Joe Biden, might be going into a recession and laying off a lot of people and things of that nature or whatever. I can't understand how that is when, my generation made zillions of dollars or whatever the case is, coming up with sports and rap and, illegal cocaine and activities, things of that nature or whatever. Alcoholics Anonymous made a killing. I haven't gotten anything for my hard work and legacy, and me being the originator of rap music since the age 8 in 1975. I found the video and that I did in February. It was February the 16th of 2021 this year that I realized that my window, was cracked. Now, I can't say if somebody came in my room and did it on purpose because it did snow and it was kind of cold that day. I noticed it though on the 16th, and on the 17th I did a video. I have yet to get my window fixed, so that lets you know that they don't care about real foundational Americans and Native Americans, because today, like I said, is October the 6th, 2021, and I've put numerous requests in to get my window fixed, and it has spread it, like I said in my video that I posted on YouTube, February the 17th of this year, 2021. Now, they do not want to fix it for some reason or another, along with my sink. And I've paid my fees, rent, or whatever you want to call it, all the way, up until September. Now, I didn't know that, but I have the money order for September. So let's get that straight. I do have the money order. But what I didn't know is Mexican American month is September the 15th through October the 15th. See, for some reason or another, the Hispanics think we are in competition with them. And I keep telling them there is no competition, even if you do have 2 months or whatever and stuff. So that's why I really been catching a lot of, hell every time I go out. Like last time I went out was, Monday of this week. And, I was coming back to my trap building and I seen an undercover so-called police white man coming across a parking lot from an alleyway, and I looked, to my left, and he didn't have any front license plates. And then I seen one coming from the north, but he was in blue and white, and then I put the camera on them, on them as well. You understand what I'm saying? See, it's the holidays, and whatever's gonna happen, I believe is gonna happen this year, as far as me making it or my demise. I heard gunshots also when I was waiting on the bus to come back to the trap building or whatever the case is. And I didn't run. I ain't got time for all that. You get so at a point, fear is the last thing that's happening with me. It's like heaven has to be getting closer, or freedom. Now, I looked at a young MA video she posted like over 9 hours ago, because they follow me on my Facebook and YouTube, and and they counterattack, and I figured she was gonna do a video, and she had a gun in her hand and put it in her pocket or whatever and stuff. Now I'm not a snitch, but timing is everything. You feel me? And I had ironed my clothes early on, and I know they watch me in this building where I'm at. Real talk. There's a lot of transit and what we call homeless people and squatters in my building. I know this is my family-owned building because they needed me in order to be able to do what they're doing and stuff. So, you know, when it's something that pertaining to the camera or a lock, you understand what I'm saying? Like I had kept my keys, my second set of keys, because I believe everybody in this building had a set of my keys, and I asked for the extra set, and I kept it for a day, and I stayed in my room to see if they would, come get it. They didn't wait, and they didn't do nothing but wait until I left the next day, and I came back in time, not after the people in the office left, just in enough time, where I could have given them the keys back. I wanted to see for myself if it's me. You understand what I'm saying? Or is it that they just want to invade my privacy, and that's what they wanted to do, because they wanted access to my social security. They was worried about the mailbox key because they didn't have another mailbox key. He really wanted that one. And I know why, because my social security, they've been messing with the letter, my social security number on my award letter and stuff. They have taken my social security number off my award letter and put some foreign number on there and stuff. But when I got here May 31st of 2017, I made sure that I gave my award letter with my ID on it and things of that nature, because social security letters used to come with your face on it. Now anybody could use your social security, and everywhere I go, like I said, trouble follows me, and my voice activate a lot of people, credit cards and things of that nature. Even Nelly said everything voice activator, and I asked somebody at T-Mobile, a white guy, and he said yes, things are voice activated, so he couldn't deny it. So that's why when I go places, they have me waiting, and then they ask me questions, after so long, when they got their people up and running buying $800 phones or whatever and stuff in my name. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, everything's pretty much in my name, and Joe Biden's talking about there's no money, in the government or whatever and stuff. And my people made buku money. You feel me? Buku, where we all could have been a billionaire, and there's only about 8 billion people in the world. So if we all could have been a billionaire, and we made more than zillions, you understand what I'm saying? They putting it all in infrastructure, and they talking about Tesla is had some guy from Africa or whatever. They said he sued Tesla for discrimination and things of that nature, and they're gonna give him so many hundreds of millions of dollars, and then about 7 million after that. You understand what I'm saying? I've been violated all my life as a little girl, raped, poisoned, beat up by the police, tased, and all kind of stuff. You understand? Gangbangers. And then what the black guy had to say that kind of have my complexion that's getting the money, because they'll give it to the guys, they just don't want to give it to the girls. And that's why I have my Chicago hat on, to remind them, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be alive and stuff. Because if I would have went to Evanston, a lot of people would have been dead had I not backtracked. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? Because they would have killed me, because I didn't know what was going on over about 14 years ago, when I posted my first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, November 2007. I was clueless to how they was operating things. You understand what I'm saying? And taking advantage. I knew it was something, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Now I'm your ghetto news reporter and the originator of rap for real. I didn't even know me being the originator of rap was really that. I knew I was. You understand? You know how you something, but you can't quite figure it out, because everybody taking on your persona, and you trying to figure it out. Like, I'm the originator of Chicago, and when I went to Lids, a guy asked me, how did I come up with that name? And I said, my brain. See, y'all so in tune with these computers and stuff, y'all not even thinking no more. And that's how I was. I was so working, not on computers at the time, but and I wasn't thinking. And that's what they be wanting. They want you to work so much where you lose track of time and thought and yourself. And when a person know you work more than they take advantage of you. Now, I'm not upset that the fact that everybody came up, but the fact that they're taking my money and dumping it into whatever and stuff. You know how you give somebody some money to go to the store, and you say, bring me the change back, and they spend the change and give you whatever they want you to have? That's what they doing to me. So the black guy they're suing Tesla allegedly because it's all connected. They, working together. Things are slow and they trying to get that money some kind of way. You understand what I'm saying? Because people ain't getting, they're not producing what they thought. Had I became a rapper or whatever and stuff, and would have been buying this, that, and the third. They saw me coming up, and my people, we was buying this, that, and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I was always at a regular working person status. I never had a new car, never been on a real vacation. You understand what I'm saying? Never had a real day at the spa. So they used me just looking halfway decent and driving halfway decent to come up and make it seem as though I was up with them, when in fact I was just a regular person. Now I'm worse off now than I was before, because I'm on the verge of getting evicted 9 times out of 10, because like I said, I haven't given them anything since you know September and stuff, because they haven't done any repairs, and then they wrote that they would do them and then I would pay or whatever and stuff. And it's been almost a year and they still haven't done. They create problems so they can find a way to kick a person out and take their legacy, and that's what the Hispanics are trying to do to me right now. The last time I went out my door, they had mopped in front of it and stuff. Now I had mopped the day before and cleaned up and everything, and the camera right there, so they knew. And they made the water so wet, you understand, the flow so wet that I could have slipped and fell. And if I slip and fall, I know I'm not gonna get anything. So please do not slip and fall, people. And then I went downstairs to make sure it wasn't just me. You know, you know, as soon as I got to the bottom step in the hallway, wet, and he was right there. I was trying to do a video of course, I could only, get a couple of seconds because they play with my phone also, and it's not a government phone. But the guy that's suing Tesla, to get back with that, he kind of looked like me, right? You understand what I'm saying? And, they gonna trying to give him all that money, talking about, discrimination and all that. You can't take a few words, and I done took everything, all this, this is crazy. So, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. But I gotta go and do what I gotta do. But yeah, they want my Social Security because they say big things come in small packages, and when they railroaded me in 1995 for something, I didn't do, and I had a license for my gun, and my ex-girlfriend Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, the baker, the real estate agent, and a whole bunch of trouble that came in my life when I was a teenager, and she was grown as fuck. You know, her son, who was 16 at the time, when they was trying to drive me crazy, and Donna just so happened to not be there, but Mario, I guess it was his turn. He told the police, and she has a gun. Now, how the hell did he know I had a gun? But not only that, I had a license for the gun. See, they ain't say all that, But then I seen a video yesterday. The police was giving a black guy his gun back, but I never saw him give a license back. You understand what I'm saying? So even negative situations help me, and I use it to my advantage, like they use my good stuff, to their advantage or whatever and stuff. So when they say good morning, they just take one of the O's out of good, and you got good God morning. Meaning morning is when somebody is dying. You understand what I'm saying? Or in the morning. So they definitely trying to kill me or whatever and stuff. But I'm not worried about that. Like I said, I'm the only person who can do me and stuff. So I wrote a Chicago, story, rap story, because that's what I do. I'm the best at that. But I don't get compensated for it. Imagine that. They haven't even given me my other two stimulus checks, and they expect to get something for nothing. I didn't give them over $10,000 in my motherfucking building, trap building. Now when Harriet tell me, I came back from the war or whatever back in her day, she said the Africans came up against her and made her pay $100 a month. I'm paying um, double plus a little bit more and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I barely get anything. I don't get a link card, because everybody eating off of me, and I feel like, hell, you already robbing. Why should I help you with that also? You understand what I'm saying? So I need people to step the game up, because they are trying to get all that money some kind of way and put us in a recession and stuff. That's what they was talking about, Joe Biden. Imagine that. We didn't have coronavirus, all kind of other stuff, and now it's the holidays. You really got to be careful, because they really trying to get you and stuff. So, and then blame it on you know oops, my fault. I think this video about to go off. Let's see.